Hello, strong people. It is week 3, day 2 of off-season prep before Arnold prep. And today we have a 3-rep max on Yukon bar squat. If you don't know what a Yukon bar is, which you probably don't, it's Titan Fitness's version of a Duffalo bar. So, it's got a curve to it. And that just allows for people that have limited shoulder mobility to get their hands in a good spot on the bar. It also just in general, if you because I know some powerlifters will struggle squatting on a straight bar and then going back to bench because it bothers their elbows and shoulders both. So this bar could help with that too. Same thing with like an SSB. A lot of strongmen use SSBs. I don't see too many use this bar. I know they used, like, Rogue made their own version of something like it for the Arnold Strongman show 2 years ago, I think. 2 years ago? Yeah. I forget what they called it, but same principle, It's a fun bar to use. It has a little bit of wobble at the top because the weights sit a little bit lower, but I love it. I have no idea what I'm going to get up to on this. I did set a squat PR on this bar a few weeks back. I hit 600 pounds. So that's cool. No idea what I'm going to hit today. So let's just, it's not as cold today. So my warm-up should feel better. I should feel a little bit better going into it, but we'll see what happens. So let's get to it. Squats are done. Okay. I had a goal in mind. I wanted 550. And watching the video back, I did 530. 530 was my 3-rep max there. Looking at the video, I think I definitely had 550 there. But it's just, it feels way heavier and way slower than it looks on video. It's just one of those things. So it's like, do you trust how it looks on video or do you trust how you feel? I opted for how it felt today. But I think I need to get better at rebounding out of the hole as well. If you look at most top squatters, they'll do a slow sit into the hole, and then like a couple inches above the hole is where they'll drop into it and get that rebound out of the hole using some of that elastic energy. But I'm good with it at anything below like 4 plates. But I think 4 plates and up, I get in my head a little bit and just, I used to have a tendency to throw myself forward quite a bit in a squat, come out of the hole and pitch the bar forward right away. So I think in a way I'm just trying to not do that by not rebounding. So although it's good to not, throw yourself forward on a squat like that because you could dump the bar easily or hurt your back or something, anything can happen when you put yourself out of position. But I'm also hurting in that bottom part of the squat because of it. So I don't know how we're going to program this leading into the Arnold because there is a squat at the Arnold. It's a bottom-up Viking squat, so I'm assuming it's going to be like a Viking press setup, and you squat from the bottom up. So I don't know how we'll train for that. It's going to be kind of weird because I definitely can't use my Viking press setup to do that. There's just no way I would stack enough weight on it to be able to do that. So I feel like regular squats would transfer the best, but I'll definitely, talk to my coach about it. I'd like to hear his idea because he has way better ideas than I do most of the time, which is good because I need that. But yeah, I need to get better out of the hole, get that little rebound, those last couple inches of depth, and go from there. Because if I can get that out, you don't want to spend more time at the bottom of the squat than you have to. The longer you're down, that's where the pressure is the highest. It's where you're going to get the most tired there. That's most people's sticking point, like 2 inches out of the hole. So I just got to get better. That's really all there is to it. Got to get used to squatting free squats again. But it'll come. It's early in prep, and it's still off-season work. So, all right, moving forward, I think I have some RDLs next. I want to say 3 sets of 7, probably up to a top set. Oh, wait. Do I have a back down set? Oh my God, I think I have a back down set. That means I think I had a back down set yesterday too. I think this is the second week in a row I've done this. That's not okay. You can't be doing that. All right, I need to go look at the program and see how bad I messed up. All right, rack pulls are done. I did forget about my back down set for squat, and I also almost forgot. I did go back and do it though. I also forgot that we switched out belt squat because the one I have just isn't usable really. I need like a longer belt and some better way to get into it because this just doesn't work. But we replaced that with like super low safety bar box squats. Just same rep scheme and stuff, super low to regulate the weight the same way like a belt squat would. Not fun, but then we moved on to RDLs. I keep saying RDLs, I mean rack pulls. And to be honest, I kind of treated those like RDLs when I should have been using more quads too. Just not thinking that well. I have a pretty good headache right now. I think I'm sick. I keep having, that dreaded tickle in the back of the throat where you just keep coughing. That's been going on for a couple of days, and I've had a headache on and off because of it. So squatting with a headache is not fun. A lot of pressure buildup in the bottom there. Same thing with RDLs, rack pulls. God, not quite the same as squats, but you know what I mean. Heavier weight, more blood pressure going everywhere else in the body. I don't know what I have left, but I'm gonna rush through it because I can't feel my toes and my head hurts. So I'm gonna rush through whatever I have left and then get it cleaned up and rest up because tomorrow's a rest day. Thursday, Thanksgiving, obviously. I'm gonna go see, obviously, family. I'm gonna come back, and depending on how tired I am and all that fun stuff, I planned on training Thursday, but we'll see what happens. I'm not like super dead set on Thursday, which might be contrary to what I said, or contradictory to what I said yesterday. But things change. So I might end up going Friday, Saturday. We'll see. But until then, get strong, stay strong, and I'll see you guys in the next one.